What is up, everybody? My name is BobaTalks and welcome to a brand new Gotham trailer breakdown video. This is my trailer breakdown for the finale trailer, or preview if you will, that Gotham released themselves, or Fox released themselves. It was truly an awesome trailer. It's really sad that this is one of the final trailers. I think there will be one or two more, especially as it's the end of the season. It might probably come out during the week or later in the week. But yeah, not too much was given away in this trailer, which is what we all want. We don't want too much spoiled for us, but there was plenty of teasers, so it was just a perfect combination. But I just want you guys to know, now that Gotham Season 3 is coming to an end, do not worry, I will still be doing Gotham videos in the break. The same with Flash and Arrow videos. Even though shows come to an end, that doesn't mean there isn't plenty of video ideas for Season 4. And you guys know me, I have quite a few ideas up my sleeve, so there's always videos to make in times like this. And of course with the regular news updates or anything we might get about Season 4 up until where it airs again in September or October. Now don't forget everybody, this is going to be a 2-hour finale, so this will be a 2-hour episode and this preview trailer is for that, so bear in mind that it is going to be 2 hours long. It's going to be a kick-ass finale. We've got Ra's al Ghul coming. We've got all sorts coming, but you will see that in this trailer. But as always, first of all, guys, I'm going to show the trailer that Fox released themselves for this Gotham finale before I break it down. So roll the trailer.
The Court of Owls does not matter. They merely pave the way for the one who is to come.
Who's coming?
You'll see.
Join me. Fulfill your destiny.
Now the synopsis for this episode is the following. With the deadly virus spreading throughout the city, the search for the antidote continues, as Fish Mooney, the Riddler, and Penguin reveal plans of their own. Bruce meets Ra's al Ghul and completes his last task in order to fulfill his destiny, but realizes he can't let go of his past. Meanwhile, Gordon tries to win back Lee, and past alliances within Gotham City are broken, and new alliances are formed. So first things first, guys, we hear Bruce saying that the Court of Owls does not matter, and that they merely pave the way for the one that is to come. So I think that Bruce is saying here, especially after what the shaman told Bruce about the demon's head, is that the Court of Owls were just a means to an end, paving the way for Ra's al Ghul. So ultimately, the League of Shadows have been working with the Court of Owls. They've served their purpose. Gotham City, it has been judged. The Alice virus is, released essentially on Gotham, and the League of Shadows, in a very League of Shadows way, probably coming from Ra's al Ghul himself, wants the city, engulfed in this Alice virus, so the Court of Owls is no longer needed. Now the shaman is gone. It is practically just time for Ra's al Ghul to come into the fold. And does this scene of this train here remind you guys at all of Batman Begins? So here we see Bruce in that temple place, which I assume is the League of Shadows sort of base of operations within a nearby vicinity of Gotham, or maybe it is one of those things again where Bruce might need to travel away, but I don't see that being too convenient for this episode. But either way, we did see this location from set photos before, and we also actually got a peek back then at what was assumed to be a League of Shadows member, and I think it is fairly obvious to say now that these are League members in the background. Also, this very location could be where the shaman told Bruce to go, if you remember seeking the demon's head. And lo and behold, Bruce will actually meet Ra's al Ghul here, as he has been very interested in Bruce for a very long time, and even sent the shaman to prepare Bruce for what Ra's had in store for him, and that time has now come. Now, as for whose hand this is, I think it is safe to say that this is Ra's al Ghul's hand, possibly the first meeting between Bruce and Ra's al Ghul. Shortly followed by a very, very sinister laugh and our very look at Alexander Siddig as Ra's al Ghul himself. I think we're all in agreement here where everybody is really looking forward to seeing Alexander Siddig playing Ra's al Ghul. I'm sure he's going to do a great job. He's only going to be in these 2 episodes or this 2-hour finale, so I'm sure he's going to have a massive role to play. And then in Season 4, I believe there's even going to be more Ra's al Ghul with Bruce following whatever the hell happens in this finale. We also get a scene of Alfred talking to Bruce in what seems to be the GCPD and ask him who is coming, and Bruce replies with "You'll see." Now this is probably set when Bruce was taken away by the GCPD after the LSTech virus exploded into Gotham thanks to the shaman, but we all know Bruce has to seek out the demon's head himself, so he will most likely either be released or escape somehow out of Alfred's care. Now, as for this very quick ice exploding moment, I don't really have too much to say other than it's probably Mr. Freeze's gun protecting himself, Firefly and Fish, because what we do see is Fish, also notice Penguin in the background of this scene here, holding some vials, also being attacked by some League of Shadows assassins. Now, I do think that these vials could very well be the cure for the LSTech virus. And as for how the cure is even obtained, I believe that it could be very well to do with the Mad Hatter's blood, as he could very well, I need to stop saying that word, be immune to the virus. And it makes sense as to why the League are trying to take Fish out and the team of freaks, as they probably want nothing more than Gotham City to tear itself apart, since, well, as we all know, that is their whole objective, to release the LSTech virus on Gotham, and a cure threatens their plans. So now jumping back to the start of the video where I spoke about the train, here we see an infected Jim Gordon with his good friend Harvey pointing his gun at him on the train platform, and only moments after in the trailer we see Harvey eat glass as he's thrown into the window by Jim. So poor Harvey, right? He's just trying to help his buddy out here who's infected. But it's going to be really interesting to see what Jim's inner darkness is after being infected with the virus, and especially now that Lee is after him, it's going to be pretty cool to see how those two deal with each other both being infected. Personally, I think Jim just wants to do what is right, but the thing is by any means necessary. So that means if anyone gets in his way, he will just, toss them aside like we've seen in this trailer. So if you think about how Barnes just wants to execute the guilty, but he's kind of got a warped, delusional mind of that, Jim's just going to do whatever he can to stop this LSTech virus from outbreaking on the city. So if people get in his way, he could potentially really, really hurt them or kill them. Who knows? But it's going to be very dangerous until he gets the goal done of achieving, the LSTech virus being destroyed or cured. Now, in this very fast clip of moments in this trailer from the finale, we first see what I believe is Bruce. It's really dark in this scene, but as this person looks like he's wearing the same sort of trench coaty thing at the end of the trailer, which definitely is Bruce, it does appear to be him. But he seems to be knocking someone to the ground, so he could be using his, newfound shaman fighting combat skills to own whoever the hell this is he's fighting against. Here we see Nigma and Barbara working together maybe, or just, I don't know, putting up with each other. And Barbara is looking seemingly happy with whatever is going on outside. They're both definitely looking at something, and what we do see outside in the reflection is a building on fire. Now, as to what building is on fire, I don't know. I'm not sure if this would be the LSTech virus, going out into the city. I don't think either of those two would support that necessarily. To be honest, I'm not sure how the Riddler or Barbara necessarily feel about the LSTech virus, but I can't imagine them wanting the whole city going absolutely crazy. So perhaps this isn't the clock tower that is, sort of burning from the end of the previous episode. Now, this next moment was a very, very cool moment to be teased with in a trailer. We see Oswald in the iconic penguin hat, or at least what I believe is the iconic penguin hat. The only thing he's really missing now is the monocle and possibly the weight, but he doesn't have to be very overweight in this universe or really to have the monocle. But do you guys think that they'll eventually let him have a monocle, or do you think that would be just a bit too much? Let me know in the comments below. But either way, it's really, really cool seeing Oswald, just all the characters really taking that extra step this season. So here we see blood-infected Lee. He's finally caught up with what I can assume is a still infected Jim Gordon, and their inner darkness definitely seems to be getting on with one another. Now, talking of everybody's kind of finding their own future characters here with Penguin, here we get our first look at a mini Catwoman, guys. I mean, sure, we have seen Selena before, with Catwoman hints here and there, but oh my god, does this moment tease it the most. We literally have her with a whip and a very Catwoman-esque costume if ever I've seen one. I personally quite like it, and I really like how Gotham, by the finale this year, is really starting to transform its existing characters into the people they will one day be in the Batman era. For example, we have seen Enigma pretty much evolve into a full-on Riddler. We have Mr. Freeze and Firefly already. That's kind of self-explanatory. We also have seen Oswald now, which I just spoke about a second ago, in his penguin hat. And now, freaking Selina has a freaking whip and a Catwoman-esque costume. And that whip most likely being from Tabitha, though. We also do get to see her destroying this glass in what seems to be the Siren's bar with the whip, which could just be target practice. But she, you know, to be honest, from destroying it and it potentially being her first couple of times using a whip, she has some pretty damn good accuracy. And this could very well be the moment where she has this whip with her from now on in the show. I mean, I can't imagine she's going to drag it around everywhere, but if she's ever doing something for someone, she will hopefully have this whip with her, and we'll see a lot more of this whip action with Selina in the future of Gotham. And then finally we see Bruce looking very Batman, more than freaking ever, on a rooftop in a very Dark Knight style. So even the coat just gives us that little inner feeling of, you know, or just at least me, that oh my god, he resembles a bit of his future self here. Even though it's just a coat, it looks really cool, and they definitely put quite a bit of effort into this shot here. Just, you know, the way it's set up, the way his, you know, coat looks in a silhouette sort of dark shot. It kind of does resemble, you know, his kind of future bat suit. Obviously it's not looking exactly the same, but you get what I'm trying to say. But, you know, also in this scene we also hear Ra's al Ghul say something very much like the Emperor from Star Wars would say, join me and fulfill your destiny. So this could very well be one of the final scenes in the finale. I'm not saying it is going to be, but the more I'm looking at the trailers like this, the more I'm thinking that Bruce might not actually fully recover by the end of this season from his brainwashing. And especially from what we've heard at conventions about Gotham, Bruce and Ra's al Ghul's story will go into season 4. So, you know, we could get Bruce going pretty dark side. Alfred is kind of left alone, unfortunately. Poor Alfred. But eventually he'll snap out of it. But Ra's al Ghul is a pretty crucial part of Bruce's journey into Batmanhood. And, you know, 2 episodes isn't going to fill that. So yeah, season 4 will definitely include a bit of that. So we're not going to get our old Bruce back for a little while, I think. So guys, that is all from me in this video. Do not worry, I will probably do a Gotham promo photos breakdown, as there are also promo photos going alongside this, but I didn't want to squeeze it all into one video, just so there's more content for you guys on another day. And of course, if they do another trailer, which I think is quite likely, I will be sure to break that down if I can, as soon as I can. But anyway, everybody, let's get some hype. Seriously, the 2-hour finale is not so far away. We've got so much to look forward to. Let me know what you're most looking forward to in the finale. Is it the potential Harley Quinn reveal? Is it Bruce, you know, with Ra's al Ghul? Write something in the comment section and just let me know what you're most pumped to see. If you did enjoy this video and you have got this far in the video, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that like button. It only takes 2 seconds and it just shows your appreciation and support for the channel for when I make these videos. Also guys, if you want to stay a bit more up to date with me, I am trying my best to be a bit more active outside these videos. Follow me on Twitter or my Facebook page. Just to stay a bit more up to date with me personally is just at BobaTalks on Twitter, and it's just /BobaTalks on Facebook. So check those 2 out. I do have Instagram and Snapchat as well, but I don't use them as much, but maybe I will if you guys follow me on there. But that is all there is to this video, guys. There will be another video, hopefully, with a promo photos breakdown for the next episode. I might talk about my predictions in that video. I will probably do a live stream, so be sure to stick around for, or just keep an eye on this channel for a live stream. I might schedule it. If not, it might be random, but keep an eye on my Twitter, because I will post on there before I go live. And yeah. Thank you for watching, everybody, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.